Okay, on to the Yap Girk, which is the sister movement of the Bong Girk. Some people call it the Tan Girk, and I can understand why. Nevertheless, it's the same movement. So, much like the Bong Girk, it's not the first movement that I'm going to go for if I'm going to get kicked to the leg or to the lower body. I don't want to, Thai boxing style, check his shin. Okay, so as he kicks me, this isn't my primary goal. If I have to do it, I will. But ideally, as I'm getting kicked, I'm going to intercept his kick, make the bridge, come in, and carry my attack up top. Okay? Again, it depends on what distance, depending on what distance I'm at, is how my Yap Girk actually works in this scenario. So if I'm at mid-range, and I'm too close to Jeevan, or he's too quick with his kick, once again I'm going to use the hard parts of my body against the soft parts of his. So as he delivers the kick, I absorb over here, I try and get my shin up in his hamstring. I can actually attack his hamstring if I want to, and using my shin or my ankle, okay, or the foot. Now, if I'm at closer range, okay, we're in this clinch situation over here. Jeevan decides to knee my leg or my ribs, boom, right? Again, I can use this Yap Girk over here. So as he gives me the knee, boom, there we go, right? If he knees me hard, I can actually chop into his thigh, or if he's very quick with it, I can just absorb, and then if I want to, I could counter back and continue my attack up here. Okay, so much like the Bong Girk, the Yap Girk works in these different scenarios. Now, although this isn't a Thai boxing check, again, because we do a lot of sparring, we find ourselves in a position where we get a lot of guys who are very good at leg kicks. They're very quick, they can set it up in many ways. When you're tired and you're sparring, you could be in a scenario where he's kicked and it's too late for me to do anything. So I've got to be able to limit the amount of damage. So once again, I can do the Yap Girk and absorb with my whole body over here, okay? Give me a bit of pressure. So you see I can absorb him here. Exhale over here. And from here, as I absorb, I can come back and carry on my punches. It's much better than just taking a kick or fruitlessly trying to do some kind of hand motion or thinking in a perfect world that this is never going to happen. You know, your footwork's going to be so quick that no matter how quick he kicks, I can, somehow avoid the situation. It happens. You just got to know how to limit the amount of damage that happens to you. So once again, Jeevan tries to move the kick. Ideal situation. And if I'm getting close over here, and worst case scenario, I can absorb, come forward, the attack's on the upper gate. Again, a nice exercise similar to the Bong Girk. It is the lower body rotation, so again we're training the supporting leg, its stability and strength, as well as developing the dexterity and strength of the working leg. So I can take a guard or have my hands in the resting position over here, and I just circle out. If you have a mat like this, again you can touch the floor until you get your balance right, and then you can just start doing even, smooth circles.